Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing you guys my Anthurium collection, but before that here's a tiny glimpse of the aquarium that I own. I feel it is very serene to look at, so why not to share a glimpse with you. Now let's begin with the Anthuriums. So starting off with my very first Anthurium, this was an Anthurium which I don't remember the ID as of now, but I got it from an Insta page known as Assorted Flora, and she is very famous for her Anthuriums and the quality of Anthurium she sells. This Anthurium is pretty dark and has blue sheen to it. And this Anthurium was struggling when it came to me because I came to know that I was underwatering this guy. So I had to change the soil media, and after changing that, it is giving me a new leaf, and I'm excited to see this one grow. Okay, so moving on, I have this next Pappy hybrid. This Pappy hybrid I got from a very good friend of mine, and after getting this hybrid I came to know that it is very bullet, see the pattern, like we have the Anthurium luxurian. It is very bullet and the new leaf is pretty evidently showing that. So I'm excited to see this one grow massive. Can't wait for that. I don't know what happened to this leaf. I think it was suffering to spider mites, but yeah, it has recovered now, and this leaf is so stunning. I am obsessed. Moving on to the third Anthurium, and my most favorite one. This is the Bessie hybrid, Anthurium Bessie into Magna. So this is a Bessie hybrid which I got from Vinod AK on Facebook. It was struggling because of the humidity issues, but after making this shelf, it is doing very good. It is very dark, very blue, and I can't wait to see this grow massive. Also, it is putting out a new leaf. If you can see, I'll zoom it. Can't wait for this leaf to open up. Also, the new leaf has pink undersides. It is not that evident now because the leaf is already hardened, and the stem is also red in color. It is very blue, trust me. I don't know if the camera is picking it up or not, but it is very blue. Okay, next up we have this Anthurium, which I got it as a gift from one of my friend, and I wanted to try it into leca because I have a big plant of this as well growing in soil. So I thought, why not to give it a chance. And he pointed out that it is growing pretty dark under your care. I don't know how, but when it was with him, it was pretty green. So I don't know what magic my grow lights are doing, but I'm excited to see this one grow into leca. I can see some small roots, if you can see them. I don't know if it will grow or not, but I've seen few videos on YouTube saying that Anthuriums tend to do good in leca because they need that airflow around their roots, so they do good. So I'm trying my hands on that. If at all I succeed, I'll let you know. Apart from this, one thing I want to tell you that I'm very bad with Anthurium IDs, so please don't expect me to tell the ID of each and every one. Next up we have this Pappy hybrid. No idea of the ID, but this is very bullet again, and it was struggling with spider mites, so I've used neem oil to get rid of them. The this is the residue of some old leaves. Yeah, it is also growing pretty bullet, and I'm loving the pattern. New roots are also very pretty. Apart from this, we have this Pappy hybrid, which has a very wide sinus. If you can see the sinus, it's very wide. So I have used this transparent thing, I don't know what it is, I think it's a scale, to just pick the leaf up, because if I remove it, the leaf tends to go like, oh, it has perked up, but before using this it was going down, so I used this and now it's doing good. Also, I like these old leaves, they tend to give a new color, so I don't remove them until and unless they get remove themselves. So next up we have this Fort Sherman. I had a very massive plant of this. It was very dark. I'll insert the pictures, but I don't know what happened to me. I chopped and sold the bottom part to someone, and it is growing very pretty under their care, but the top part took so long, forever, for me to root up. So now that it has root up, it is giving me some beautiful leaves, but it is not as dark as it was before. But yeah, I like it. This is also pretty shiny, if you see. It's growing in a terracotta pot, so it tends to get dry out very quickly. Apart from that, I have this hybrid. I don't know why all the leaves under this grow light are growing wonky for this one. See, the leaves, the sinus, I don't know what has happened to this hybrid, but it is growing out to be like wonky one, but it is a very beautiful hybrid. The leaves are so thick, the thickest leaves on Anthurium I've ever seen is for this hybrid. Also, the sinus for this hybrid grows like this. I don't know if because of the grow light it is happening, or there's some issue with the plant, but the sinus is like this. For this as well, for this leaf as well. This is because of spider mites, and this is because of less humidity. But this is the best hybrid, I feel, because of the leaves and the blueness, if you see. Okay. Apart from that, I have this tiny little Anthurium which I have grown from a single node, because the mother plant I lost because of spider mites, and still the plant has spider mites. But I think it will survive, and it is growing in perlite along with some sphagnum moss on top. Any more to show? Yeah, I have few more. So this is one Anthurium which I got from a person who used to call him poor man's Delta Force because of the white sinus, but no venation on it. So the plant was in very bad condition when I got from him, but after coming under my care in the grow lights and all, it has pushed out these two new leaves. So the man was growing the plant in normal soil, which I feel is very bad for Anthuriums because they like airy mix. So I gave it an airy mix, and see, the leaves are doing good. Earlier it was like this. So yeah, I feel the leaves are doing good. And yeah, I cannot forget that the man used to call this a poor man's Delta Force because of the white sinus. Next up we have this Macrolobium hybrid, and I got it for very cheap, but someone told me that it probably has a luxurian in it because of the same bullet pattern. I am also not sure about this, but yeah, I love this plant so much. It is pushing out a new leaf along with a tiny little flower. I don't have anything to pollinate this flower, so I might chop this off, but it is opening. Next up we have this Forgetia into Magnificum, which is not at all showing out Forgetia traits, but this one is also very pretty. This is the newest leaf which it gave to me, and yeah, I love this one. Apart from this, this is also a Magnificum hybrid, and yeah, this is the newest leaf. It has that blueness or that shine or that tint to it, so I love this one as well. This is a crystallinum hybrid. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it is stuck behind all the plants, especially the thigh, and this is the new leaf and it is still not hardened, so I'm afraid to touch this one. Apart from that, this is the Forgetia into Pappy into whatnot. The seller told me he was not sure of the ID, but this plant is also very blue. See, and this has the closed sinus, this leaf, and it was in very bad condition when it came to me. So yeah, this is the newest leaf. Excited to see this one grow. It has a closed sinus. And the last one but not the least, I want to show you this Ace of Spade hybrid that I have, and I have no words for this one. This was the earlier leaf. It was pretty damaged because I touched it while it was unfurling, and yeah, you can say that it is a very delicate plant. See, the new leaf was touching the pot and it got this damage, but whatever it is or however it is, I love this plant a lot. It is I'm just speechless. It is amazing. My Ace of Spades hybrid.